we are at Croydon Vision, Croydon's premier sight loss charity, and I'm joined with Odette this morning.
Hello, Josie.
Hello. We are doing some content at the moment about eye health and how everybody needs to look after their eyes, regardless of whether you have a visual impairment or not. And Odette has been delving back into the past.
Yes, Josie. So I've been looking at a book by Dr. Bates.
From what year? Go on.
It was written in 1920.
So this is cutting edge science, yeah?
At the time.
At the time it was, okay, good.
So some of the things, he wrote this book, he really believed that he could try and do eye exercises and things that would improve your sight, and that you wouldn't need to wear any glasses.
Okay, and it was a bit hit and miss, right?
Well, yes, and you have to think of the times. The science of the eye wasn't so developed. The science of making glasses and contact lenses, was not developed neither. But there were some very interesting little exercises that I thought I'd bring to you today.
Excellent.
So here we go, and it's more about connecting your brain, your memory, the kind of things, the way your brain works with your eye, rather than the lens of the eye, rather than the kind of physiology of the eye itself.
So within this series, we did also do another video, which you'll be able to find, about relaxing the muscles around the eye and improving the blood flow. So eye health physically, but this is more eye health connecting to the brain, which I think is fascinating.
So this is fun. So Josie, are you going to join me for the first exercise?
I'm all in.
Excellent.
Let's go.
So I hope you viewers will also join us and try them with us. So one of the exercises was to actually look at a building. So you will choose any house, any building, but don't choose a skyscraper because there's just too many. You choose a building that has a reasonable amount of windows. Windows. We're looking for windows.
I can see a school out the window.
Fantastic. So if you look at this house or this school, this building, slowly count the windows. So you'll start, say, the top left, and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, maybe 4, maybe 5, maybe 10, 12. Just count the windows.
Okay.
And do this a few times during the day. So then you look at another house, okay, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 windows. And after a while, you will find that you can just glance at the house and your brain will immediately know how many windows, without you actually counting them one by one.
Like a superpower. So it's kind of like estimating. Is it like visual estimating?
It's like it's taking a picture, and your brain is working so much faster than your thought process.
Love that.
It will know, and it's like you're training. You're connecting the image that your eyes is giving to your brain, and you're actually analyzing it much faster. So you're making your brain work a bit, more quicker.
I feel like we're evolving. That's what you're helping us to do. Just evolve into a slightly better human being. Okay, that's great. What's the next one?
So that's the counting game. So that I hope you'll try it out, and maybe give us comments, maybe on the Croydon website.
Yeah.
Tell us
Let us know how you find it.
How you find it.
I find that's a kids-friendly one as well. I'm going to get my boys to start counting windows.
And probably when you play sports, if you do like team, say like the football, to know where all your teammates are,
spatial awareness,
needs to immediately pick it up.
Cool.
And analyze it. So that's a good one.
I like that.
So the next one is again about noticing things and using the images that your eye is sending to your brain more effectively in a way. So this is a color game. So imagine you wake up in the morning and choose a color. So it could be red, it could be yellow, it could be blue, and so I decide red.
Okay.
So from the moment I wake up in the morning till the evening I go back to bed, I will, each time I notice something red, I will consciously say to myself with my inner voice, I will say, red car.
Okay.
Red letterbox. Red bus.
Okay.
red shoes. And then the next day, you have to choose another color.
Right.
So it could be green, could be blue. So say I choose yellow.
Okay.
Every time I see yellow, consciously, I think yellow.
Right.
So after a while, your brain will pick up colors like that and things. And I was going down the street with my husband. I said, "Oh, nice red car." He said, "Where?"
Yeah.
Although he was seeing the same scene as me, it didn't clock. He didn't notice it.
Okay.
So it's
observation.
It's observation.
Got you.
And so that's a fun one to do. And when you get bored with the usual colours, you can go for indigo blue or lilac purple.
Little cyan. Lovely.
Yeah,
okay,
exactly.
all right.
You can go for then pale green or whatever. You know. And it just helps you because I think we walk every day in our environment and probably to help us maybe not have an overload, you know, the brain kind of, the eye is bringing all these images to our brain, but our brain is not using it.
Yeah.
And we can definitely see more through doing these exercises.
I suppose it's quite a mindful thing to do, being present in the moment. What are you surrounded by every day? Cool.
I have a last one for you.
Good, I'm glad.
A nice fun one. So this is an exercise, again, about noticing, but imagine you are sitting on a chair, maybe say at a bus stop. Say you're at a bus stop, you're waiting for the bus, and you see the scene in front of you. Look at it for just, you know, a couple of seconds and then close your eyes. And Josie, can you close your eyes now?
Yes.
And it's a test.
Okay.
Tell me what's in this room. What can you remember seeing in this room?
There's a poster in the corner.
Yeah.
There's kind of a speech bubble on the wall here.
Yeah.
There's Catherine, our lovely camera lady, in the corner. A light over here.
Yeah.
What else? The computer. The window is here. There's a chair on the wall, but you know, I couldn't tell you what colour that chair is.
No.
Green?
No.
Blue?
No. So you remember, you maybe not. So open your eyes.
Okay.
So there's a lot of things.
It's a grey chair.
So there's a lot of things you actually miss.
Yeah.
And this is a kind of a game that they also do at television shows.
Yeah. Krypton factor, I feel like,
they
isn't
have
it?
presents going through, and you have to look at it. You have to close your eyes, and everything you remember you can take home.
Yes.
Something like that.
I think that's generation game. I think we're showing our age, Oda.
I can't remember.
Oh no.
So it's that kind of thing, and so you can do it when you're waiting in a queue at the supermarket, or if you're waiting at the doctor's waiting room, and you can train your brain. And again, it's a little bit like the Windows game, where your brain is going to pick up and remember many more things than if you didn't do this exercise.
I love it. I have to say, and you can tell I've got 3 small children, this is a great game to play with children when they're sat somewhere bored and you're trying to keep them occupied.
And it does, and you will find out that after a while, you just glance at a scene, you close your eyes, and you can remember so much more.
It's a little bit Sherlock Holmesy, isn't it?
Oh, it is, it is.
He's always got those skills.
So, I hope that all our viewers will try these 3 exercises, the window, the colour, and the scenery, and let us know how you do.
Thanks, Odette. That was really fun. And also, thanks to, what was his name? Dr. Bates?
Dr. Bates,
Excellent.
From the 1920s.
Wow, and it's still going 100 years,
Yes.
100 years later.
But I must say, I will say it again, this is not a cure, obviously. It's not about curing your eyes. It's not about making your eyes see better. And nothing will kind of replace, you know, an appointment at your optician's. And it's quite important because we forget, you know, that our eyes are very important to us.
You can take things for granted.
There's a lot of conditions that you wouldn't even feel that something's going wrong. And if you can catch it, you know, early, then you don't get so much damage. So
good.
As a kind of general eye health message, I would say make sure you go regularly to have an eye check.
Good. Regular eye tests, but play some fun games in between.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you.